Welcome back to Homestead, Mississippi. It's cold, but work's got to continue. Today is vaccination day. We're going to give these baby goats their CD and T shots. They're about 6 to 7 weeks old now. They need that. When we first got goats, we lost a few around this time because we didn't have a clue what we were doing. Now we have a clue. These babies are all eating great. They're doing great. They're looking great. And we're going to keep up with the vaccinations. Besides vaccinations and sticking these things with needles, we're also going to start seed time. Yep, we're going to do the garden right this year, and that calls for getting seedlings started now. So I'm going to go up to the greenhouse, see what we have left after that storm, plus some rats, field mice, or whatever got in up there on them. And we lost a few. We lost some packages of seeds. We'll see what we have left and go from there. You can hear the animals reacting to getting fed. So, and what we don't have, we're going to go get some more seeds today so we can start the process. We need all the vegetables we can get around here. These kids eat this out of house and home. Eli and Gabriel, good gracious alive. We buy a bag of fruit. We buy a bag of apples. We'll buy a bag of oranges. We'll buy bananas. We buy all this fruit. They go through it. All of that. They'll eat all of it. We had to put these boys on rations. They have to limit themselves to 1 apple a day or 1 orange a day. Now they can have 1 apple and 1 orange and 1 banana and maybe a bowl of blueberries or something, but they can't get 2 apples or 3 apples. They have to get, you know, a variety. But they would eat them all. I mean, if we didn't limit these boys, they'd eat the whole bag in 1 day. Goodness, they're goats. All right, hey, let's get this thing started. It's cold. I've got the CD and T here in my pocket. I got the needles in here in the barn. So I'm gonna get that and we're gonna get this thing going.
It's warmer in here.
Hold on. That's 1 inch. I don't want to use the 1 inch on babies. I've got the 1/2 inch. A little smaller. For the babies, I'm going to use a smaller 1/2 inch needle rather than the big full 1 inch. I use the 1 inch on the bigger ones when I need to give them, you know, some kind of injection or whatever. So I'll use a small one on the babies. I think that'll work fine. And hey kiddos, guess what? I don't think we have to go get hay. I think we still have some. All right, I thought we were going to have to go get hay this morning, but looks like we still got a little bit. If we're lucky, we ain't got to do a lot of traveling and go across. We can knock some of this stuff out quick, get out of this cold. Hopefully it'll warm up a little bit real quick. Now the hunting season's over, I'm ready to get a garden started. Yeah, and Mama's been worried about it. She's like, nothing's gotten done. The garden's not gotten done. We've gotten a little bit done. Not, you know, back in fall we did the 1 box, and now we got to do more boxes. And I can knock that out in 1 day, but we're gonna get it done. That's promised to you and Mama. We're gonna do this in here next to the heat so that we can stay warm. They're fine. We ain't. See you in a minute. You'll be the first one. It's 2 cc's per goat. And it don't matter the weight or size. Color, background, height. Who's first? Cowboy? All right. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Right. One down. They do cry. Alright. What's the system? The system, man, we did before. Big boy's first. Then we'll do his system. As you can see, they didn't care for that. When you're done with any needle, always take it off, put it back in this so you can throw it away. Safety tip. Important. I'm here with Maya. Alright? Always take it off. Got to teach your kids right. If you leave the needle out, you can always get poked with it. Or they can get poked with it. And you don't want to get poked by a needle that's been poked into a goat. You don't want to keep jabbing the same needle everywhere. Yeah. So discard your needles properly. Well, I'm here in the storage area, and as you can see, we still got a little bit of a mess. It's not near as bad as what it was. Right here is a chair that we're going to take over for Nanny today, and we're going to take this desk over for Nanny today. And I'm going to try to get a lot of these boxes done today as well. So we'll see what we get done. The living room in here, we got a lot of stuff done in the kitchen. We got our table taken care of here. The problem is it's full of stuff still, but it's moving. We got a coffee bar going over here now, which is excellent. And the kitchen's kind of put together. We got a bunch of stuff there that was left over from somebody else, the Hornet spray, the Raid, and stuff that we don't use a lot of, that kind of stuff, but it was left over from others. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with it. And a lot of stuff we just got to figure out where we're going to put. But that's just a quick update on the move. Our house is 60-70%, and we still have that back room that we're going to have to filter out. The kids are still in one room, so get all this done. Move them around. So we're getting there. It's not an easy thing, moving. Nana and Papa are finishing their place up. It's coming along quite well, and getting it done. All right. All right, well, of course it's growing season and we're getting ready to start our planting. And I'm just gonna share a few of the items that we are planting, or most of them. I got them right here in front of me. One, we have a black bean. Woo! We're gonna plant these and try to get us some black beans. Another one that we have is, I don't know if you'll recognize this one. It's corn. So we're gonna do a little sweet corn. We've got this little seed here. We've got a whole bunch of them. We love to use cilantro. It's also called coriander seed. You plant it, it grows that nice green, like a parsley. And it is a type of parsley, but it gives it that flavor. Mima cooks with it all the time. I love the taste of cilantro. We cook with it in just about everything. A lot. And then we got sugar daddy peas. Can't see it really, but there it is. So we're gonna plant those. Those are just a few of the things that we're gonna have up in the garden. I've got to finish getting it situated, and then we're gonna start planting here. Probably hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks. And of course we'll get footage of that. We're gonna have radishes. We're gonna have Cascadia sugar peas. We'll have Gardener's Delight tomatoes. We've already got some asparagus growing up in the greenhouse, but she really wants to do asparagus. Once you plant asparagus, it's an annual, so every year it'll come back. You don't have to replant it, which is kind of nice. We got some broccoli, turnips. That was one of my dad's favorites, turnips. So we're gonna plant some of those in honor of him. And hey, I enjoy it, especially in turnip greens. Yeah. We got quite a few different items that we're going to plant. So here in Mississippi, where we are somewhere in the zone of, we're somewhere in the 7B category to 8A. We're kind of right on the line there where it's getting time to plant. So we're gonna get started and take you along for the ride. And always remember when you're planting, it's good to find out, number one, read the back of the package, whatever package you have, find out what it says. Also, find out what zone you're in to find out what is the best month to plant whatever seed you're planting. Because you may be planting something that's better to be planted in April and you're trying to plant it in February. Well, you're gonna fail. I know this quite well. You don't have to ask why. I have failed. We have failed at planting things. We're gonna do our best to do a great job this year. You know, I was just talking to the boys, and one of the things that we were discussing is that I can buy a package of seeds anywhere. You can get them from 50 cents to $2.50 to $3. And seeds, you plant one seed and you'll get a lot of food from that seed. Where if you buy $30 worth of seeds, you may end up with thousands of dollars of food. I think that's a pretty good investment. So full disclosure, me and the boys are about to do some clipping. We're gonna have to clip some of these chickens' wings. They jump out of the pen, they go up here and they want to eat mama's roses and stuff. And as you'll see, we're also getting ready to start planting our seeds. And these things, if we don't keep them confined, they're gonna go into our garden and eat everything. And then I'm just gonna have chicken, and a lot of it. Fried, baked, boiled, soups. I don't plan on doing that, but I will. So, look at them babies out there, them goats out in the field. That's awesome. So anyway, we gotta round these chickens up. The boys are gonna try to do it the hard way. Gabriel, we got an easier way of doing it, buddy. See, these chickens here are not supposed to be out here. They're supposed to be in their pen. So we're gonna call them up with some feed, get them in there, and we're gonna clip one wing, not both wings. You only clip a certain portion of their wing so that they can't fly. And yes, chickens can fly. They can't fly like eagles or anything like that. They can't soar, but what they do is they more or less jump and flap their wings, and they can fly a short distance. And these suckers here, these little fellows here, they all have to go back in their pen. There's old Fluffy. He doesn't belong with this group here. He's an Americana, and he needs to be with Americanas, not with them. We're gonna go in here and get it taken care of. One of them's in our hay for our goats. Probably there could be possibly an egg in here. Well, there's not. Something laid, they did lay something, but not an egg. Gross. All right, you got one the hard way. We're gonna do it the easy way.
Oh no, I keep them.
Is that one of the roosters that belongs in there? Yeah, there's one there, there's one there. All right, let's round them all up and let's get them in. Hey, don't do it the hard way, boy. There's an easier way to this. You hear all that moving around? That gets them coming in here. Come on! Fluffy does not belong in here. But he's in. Come on, boys, run them on in. All right. And you don't want to go past these small feathers here. There's smaller feathers here underneath. So you don't want to clip all the way up here and hurt the chicken. Just put these here. That way there's no lift. Now, I got tiny scissors. We couldn't find the bigger ones soon enough. So I'll lift up. I'll start with this one here. This does not hurt them. What it does do is it just keeps them confined where they can't fly away. And it doesn't mean that they're not able to defend themselves or get away from predators. We have that taken care of. They don't have really many predators around here other than us and the dogs. And that's going to change. We're going to start training Dan and Ann here soon. They should have been trained earlier. Some reasons we weren't able to take care of it as early as we should have, but they'll be all right. And we're gonna get them taken care of. They're gonna be fine. And when hawks fly over, the guineas alert all the other birds around here, and they know to run to shelter. And a hawk doesn't fly into here. They're scared to do that. So, hey, hope you've enjoyed this. Be blessed. Have a good week. Don't forget, be good, be kind. Love your neighbor. We appreciate all of you, and we appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you. Have a great week. Be blessed.